Lucid had its fourth straight quarter with record EV deliveries to top off 2024. In the fourth quarter, Lucid, they built 3,386 vehicles. For the full year, Lucid delivered 10,241 vehicles, up 70% from the 6,000 it sold in 2023. 3,300 in the greater scheme of things isn't much. Tesla made almost 1 million Model Ys last year. Hi, I'm David with EV World News, and I'm here today with our founder and chief editor, Bill Moore. How's it going today, Bill?
Yeah, it's going fine. Thank you.
Let's start out talking about Lucid. We haven't talked about Lucid for a little bit. Lucid is a, quote, American company that's almost completely owned by the Saudi Arabian royal family.
What? Yeah, 60%, something like that.
At least. So they control almost all of the private stock of the company, and they also own a fair amount of the float. It's interesting, but they produce in Arizona, and they also now are building a factory to produce in Saudi Arabia. And I don't see this company going away. I've always said this, to me, is a safe stock because the Saudis aren't going to let this company go out of business. Anyways, Lucid had its fourth straight quarter with record EV deliveries to top off 2024. Now, if in one of those quarters they started with like 2 cars, they sold 3 the next quarter, 4 the next, 5, then 6.
Exponential growth.
Yeah, it's still close to exponential growth, big numbers, but they are improving. So in the fourth quarter, Lucid, this is in Arizona only, they built 3,386 vehicles, representing 40% growth compared to the same quarter for the year before. Now, this, I'm being, joking about the 2 cars, 3, 4, 5, but 3,300 in the greater scheme of things isn't much. Tesla made almost 1 million Model Ys last year. They were like 995,000 or something like that Model Ys worldwide, and they almost hit 1 million cars. Only one car in the world sold more, or the Toyota Corolla actually did break 1 million last year.
Yeah, I think I posted a story today that Li Auto in China, they got a new model that they've come up with, and they did 200,000 in the first, I think, 9 months.
It just boggles the mind. And here we're showing how Lucid's doing good, hitting 3,300. Now, Lucid's in a different category, though. Okay, Li Auto is making inexpensive Chinese EVs in a big market. Lucid is in the luxury car market space. They're trying to compete against Mercedes-Benz and Audi and Porsche with these, and they only make, they've been up until now only making a 4-door sedan. It's supposed to be, it's nicer than a Tesla, but it's competing with like a Mercedes EQS kind of thing. And I think that's a tough market to be in. The company said 7% of its sales were leases, which that's surprisingly low. For the full year, Lucid delivered 10,241 vehicles, up 70% from the 6,000 it sold in 2023. So it was 7% in the fourth quarter releases, but for the whole year, 5% were leases. So they actually leased a little bit higher percentage in the end. I would have guessed that leasing would have been half.
I don't recall the number, what it is, but isn't it like close to half of most new cars now are leased?
Well, at least on EVs, because the tax credit was easier to qualify for on a lease than it was on a sale. Lucid's offering significant incentives and discounts. 2025 Lucid Airs are available with up to $12,500 in savings just in the month of January. But, they're supposed to be putting the Gravity out on the street, which is their less expensive SUV, but apparently it still hasn't hit. It's one of the problems, it seems, in the manufacturing space is, will people really deliver? It seems to be a real challenge because all of these EV companies are new manufacturers, right? Even Tesla, if you compare it to Mercedes-Benz, who's been around since the 1800s, you got a company like Tesla that's been around since about 16 years now. They're barely in their infancy compared to, a company like Mercedes-Benz and Ford.
Yeah, the original car company.
Yeah. the original car company. Oh, and Rivian also beat quarter four expectations. They delivered 51,500 EVs. Its target was 50,500. So they beat it by about 1,000. So that was pretty good. Lucid share prices are up around 50% since its quarter three earnings in November, but they're down 11% over the past 12 months. I just thought that was an interesting little piece because we hadn't really discussed Lucid for a while.
Hi, I'm David with EV World News. If you like this video, then please press the like button. If you like the content and would like to see more videos on electric vehicles, then please hit the subscribe button. If you have some feedback for us, please let us know in the comments. Have a great day.